All right, you sexy zombie mother lovers, how's everyone doing today? Wise Ass back again with another episode of a materials testing scenario where we build out the different craftable materials, wood, cobblestone, stone, whatever, and throw different explosive stuff at them to see what sticks and what blows up and how much damage they do. First off, I want to get the video started by thanking everybody who has watched all my videos, past, present, and any future videos if you're coming back. Anybody who's watched my last stream, Project Zomboid, appreciate all that love and affection you guys are showing. If you guys are enjoying the videos, thanks. I hope you guys learned something from them. As always, any questions or comments, go ahead and leave me a note down below. If it's from a Reddit post that brought you here, go ahead and comment on the Reddit post, and I check back frequently. I do have a day job, so I may take a little bit of time to respond, but it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do to get by these days, right? So with that, let's go ahead and get started. Basically, what I'm going to do is I've got a setup here with each of the different material types. Why am I, hold on. There we go. Each of the different material types. And what we're going to do is throw different explosive devices into them. Previous episode, which I will link down below in the description and the pinned post, is pipe bombs. This one will be the dynamite, TNT, I think it is. Yeah, stick of dynamite. Actually, I don't need these. And then these are the different types of materials I was using. So basically, we are using the wood, brick, corrugated, concrete, steel, cloth, cobblestone, and the frames in this order. So we will start with the left side here and just kind of work our way down. I'm going to go ahead and dump the pipe bomb, the dynamite. Let me double check to make sure how this works. I believe it is a right click, left click. Yep. Yeah. Now that's interesting. So the thought process was, at least in previous versions, I believe they used to do a like 3 by 3 by 3 cube explosive area, so you could use them to mine essentially a hole or a tunnel by placing it in the middle. So what I've done is I built a base, full base, 9 blocks, and then surrounded it 3 blocks high with an opening in the top to throw the dynamite in. And then what I will do is after the explosion, we can check the damage to the blocks to see how much they did. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get this started. That's interesting. So the wood block was completely destroyed, which is to be expected. Obviously, the dynamite is bigger than the pipe bomb as far as explosive damage, so I would imagine it would do something similar. Let's check out the brick. Huh, same thing. All right. This is the corrugated. Very similar. This is the concrete. Now we should start seeing better results, at least from some of the tougher materials, I believe. Yeah, now concrete does seem to fare a little bit better. But wow, that's a good chunk. I mean, we're at almost half in some of these. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty. I guess I could see why the wood, uh, brick, and corrugated did that. Steel. Now I realize this isn't exactly the scientific results that we're looking at, but you know, I'm basically thinking in the mindset of you're a player. You're either attacking a base trying to breach it, attacking a POI trying to breach it, or defending horde, zombie, other players by standing in your base, throwing dynamite, pipe bombs, whatever. You want to know what the collateral damage would be. And in this case, I think just like the pipe bomb, the TNT does the same amount of damage to each block type. It's realistically how much overall health the block has. Concrete has a max of 5,000, so in some of these spots we're seeing almost half the damage, 2,500-ish. Steel with a max damage of 10,000, you're seeing far less impact because it's obviously going to take more damage to destroy. This one I don't believe is going to last very well. It'll probably be like the wood. This is just the cloth, I believe. Yep, that's expected. And this was the cobble, I believe. Same thing, and I'm willing to bet the frames are going to be very similar. So it's definitely a good comparison because based on the pipe bomb, I believe all of them with the exception of the cloth survived. Even the frame survived. Versus dynamite, obviously it does more damage. So for defense, obviously the concrete and the steel, which is the next tier up, do require more overall health than say your wood, your brick, etc. So I think the this basically just goes to show you that the higher tier building material is going to be a lot better. I think I believe somewhere somebody had commented either in Discord or Reddit. They asked what was the impact with a claim block. So what I may end up doing is once I finish this series, we'll go down the line. We'll see. I may revisit this with a friend placing a claim block, and then we could see overall how much the claim block actually impacts. Because as far as I understand, in a PvP scenario, claim block obviously helps. In a PvE scenario against the horde, the claim block also does mitigate some of the damage impact. So I think, we may just try vanilla settings because I know you can tweak claim block damage online, offline, length of, damage before it degrades, stuff like that. I may just leave it as the blank setting, have a user log in, one of my friends log in. We'll build out the environment, have them place a claim block, and we'll test it and see. I think that's probably going to be the easiest way to do it. Unless you guys got some other ideas, go ahead and put a comment down below. Let me know in the Reddit post or something if you'd like to see some changes there or any ideas. Maybe this building design isn't the best to test with. I'm more or less looking at something that's going to take the damage as a whole while surrounding the explosion. Clearly, we're not seeing any collateral damage to the ground. It's mainly just the structure itself. So I think, it's a good test to get an idea at least of the varying effects on the different building materials. So I think, it's, to me, it's helpful because I think everybody knows that, concrete and the steel are top of the line. Now, steel is a little bit harder to achieve because each block upgrade from concrete is 10 forged steel bars. So, a simple 9-block form is 450 bars. So this base floor itself would be 450 bars to do the upgrade. I'm sorry, 900 bars because it's 9 times 10. Oh my god, my math is horrible. I went to public school. I apologize. 90 bars to upgrade the 9 pieces on the floor because it's 10 per. So obviously, the bigger the structure, the more it's going to cost you to upgrade. And that's probably more late stage. Concrete, I know you can get it fairly early because you can find it at traders, you can find it in the world in loot. You can make it fairly easy. I believe you can get the um, concrete mixer as a quest reward, so it is a fairly decent uh, upgrade path and achievable relatively quick in the game. Obviously, if you find a building, lots of buildings in towns, not this tiny town, but bigger cities, you can find concrete, you can find brick, cobblestone. You might even be able to find steel. Some of them, banks. I believe their vaults, the inner vaults, are steel. Um, there's some POIs with like safe houses underneath that are kind of fortified with steel. I've seen. So clearly, there's the materials in the world that you can leverage as well. And depending on your playstyle, that's certainly feasible. But I hope this helps you guys out. I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. I know it's going to be a short video. I think these next few will be just to kind of get the point across and get the results you guys want. Again, if there's any questions or comments, let me know in the Reddit post or down below. If there are any concerns or anything, criticisms, whatever, definitely let me know. Let me just kill these guys here real quick. Die already. Oh, you too, huh? Okay. Um, Again, if this is your first time here, I appreciate you guys coming by, checking out the channel, checking out the videos. I hope you learned something. I hope you can gain some insight. Give me some ideas, whatever. If you're returning, I appreciate you guys coming back. Thanks again. Again, like I said at the beginning of the video, I appreciate everybody's support, all the love and affection you guys have been showing for the streams and everything. And I hope you guys come back in the future. So we will end this one here for now, and take care, guys, and I will see you later.